Hello everybody, this is Terry Jeanette with the Tapping Flamingo, and today's video is all about a collaboration that I am doing with By Clover and Crown. And she's actually the one that's posting this, and she chose me to work with her this month with the Bargain Bead Box. See, we're at July. Got to make sure I get the right months here. July of 2021. And what we do is she picks 4 items from the subscription and I pick 4 items from the subscription, and then we create and then do a video. So let me show you what we have chosen. So I chose the clasps, which I specified without the little dangles because I actually plan on doing something different with the dangles. And then these glazed porcelain rectangular beads, they're a turquoise shimmer. I just thought they were so pretty. We got 6 of them, and I have 5 left because I actually used one of them in a piece already, which if you would like to go look at that, I'll leave a link up here so you can click on it and check that out. The other thing I chose were these really pretty crystal bicone beads in topaz is what they're calling it. And then my very favorite in this subscription was we had got a 20-piece crystal barrel beads. They're in pale steel blue shimmer. And I have more of these, but I just took out some of them so you can see them. But these are absolutely gorgeous. These were my most favorite in the subscription. So she chose these pretty links. And then she chose these sapphire blue bicones. Aren't those pretty? I had a feeling she was going to pick these. I'm glad she did because I really like them. It was like eeny, meeny, miny, mo here. I couldn't decide which one. And then she chose these little spacer beads. And then the 15-inch strand of blue gold stone. They're 6 millimeter. So let me go figure out what I'm going to do. I will be honest with you, this has been a very challenging month as far as creating with this box. So let me kind of wrap my brain around all these pretty things. So what I did was I put all these beads together and studied them and pondered them. I looked at them, I picked them up, and I tried to get some inspiration. I tried to get them to talk to me, so to speak. Then I remembered what Erica of By Clover and Crown had said in her unboxing of this month's subscription. She said that the colors reminded her of Van Gogh's A Starry Night. When I pulled it up and started looking at it, I'm like, wow, there are all the colors. We have the sapphire blue of those bicone crystals. We also have the golden topaz of the other bicone crystals, the light blue of those gorgeous crystals that everybody seems to like, and even the gold stone is in there. So that's what I used for my inspiration. I just put the picture up on my monitor and created around this really cool picture of the Starry Night by Vincent van Gogh. So let's head over and let me show you all the pieces I made. This first piece I want to show you is a memory wire bracelet. And I just took stations of a dozen beads. I have, here, let me take it off and I'll show you. So I started out with one of those porcelain beads, flanked it with the spacer beads. I have 11 of the blue gold stone, and then another spacer bead, and then I did 11 of the topaz crystals, and then a spacer bead on either side of these really pretty blue crystals, and then I did another section of a dozen goldstone, another light blue crystal, then I did the sapphire blue, and I just kept going around and around and around. I ended with doing every other one here, some more goldstone, another porcelain, and then I hung one of these little guys. And the way this falls on my wrist, these beads are a little heavier, so they weight it down, but I'm actually okay with that. The little dangle hangs there, and then you're able to see all these really pretty colors. Definitely Van Gogh's painting of the Starry Night inspired. You can actually really see that in this piece. And I love how it sparkles. This next piece I want to show you, I actually already debuted it in one of my other videos, but I thought it went really well with the ensemble that I made for this collaboration. I just took the links and used those little jump rings and put them together. And these are just some really fun earrings. I love the movement on them. They're very lightweight. So I have added them into this ensemble. I think it goes a lot better with these pieces that I'm showing you than it did with the original. This next piece, I'm really not that happy with it, and I think I'm going to redo it. I've already redone it once. Originally, I had these in this area here, but they just didn't lay right. They kept turning, and I just didn't like the way they looked. So I just added it like that. I still don't like this. It looks very industrial. I don't want it to look industrial. So I think what I'm going to do is take it apart and revamp it a little bit. I do like this part, but I think what I'm going to do is take all this off, go down to one bead, and so we'll have all this, none of that, and back to this. So let me try that. But let me show you this so you can get a better look at it. I just think this looks too wimpy. I don't like it. Plan C. Yes, I'm going to like this so much better. I wanted to show you something though. We actually got these clamshell bead tips in the subscription this month. And we also got some crimp beads, some ginormous crimp beads, may I add. And the crimp beads really didn't go too well. They were kind of big for these. But I just want to show you something. I don't use crimp beads. I'm not good at it. And I don't really feel that you really have to use crimp beads most of the time. With these, I just tie knots. I have been doing this for 40 years, and I have not had a necklace break yet. I just put the clamshell bead tip onto my wire, and I've already done the first one. The second one's a little different because you actually have to use a little special tool called a pin, because you're going to tie 2 knots and put them inside there and close that up. This side is easy. You don't have to worry about feeding them in there, but the second side you do. So I tie 1 knot. I use this thing to just feed it through there. You want to make sure it doesn't get behind the crimp bead. I hope you can see what I'm doing. I'm really not set up to do tutorials very well. I guess I need to spend money on some stuff to do that. But most of you will sort of get what I'm doing here. And then I tie another knot, feed it through there. And then I take my pliers and close up the little clam. Make sure they're even. And then you take your cutters and you cut it off, and I feel through there. Sometimes the wire will be sticking out. I don't feel it sticking out now, but if it does, I just take my nail and kind of push it back in there. And that's all there is to it. It's very easy to do. So now all I have to do is put this on there, which I don't have my glasses on. I probably should go get them, because I can't really see what I'm doing. Let me close this guy up, and we have a finished necklace here. And I like it a lot better than the other one. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, if I did my measuring right, we have about an 18.25-inch necklace. Well, it actually winds up being right at 18. Perfect. That's what I wanted, was 18. One more thing I wanted to add was one of these little things. Whenever I do these maker matchups, I want to try to use everything in one piece. So I had to use this, even though I did already use it in here and the earrings, but I wanted to use everything in at least one piece. So there you have it. My rendition of the BBB Maker Mashup for July of 2021. We have a necklace with everything in it. We have a bracelet that pretty much has everything in it except for, of course, the toggle. And then a pair of earrings. What's your favorite piece? Do you think it looks like the Starry Night? I think I did a pretty good job, to be honest with you. This was really fun. I enjoy doing these maker mashups, and I look forward to doing them in the future. If you want to join in, that would be great. Just use the hashtag BBB Maker Mashup. I believe that's what it is. I will leave that down in the link, so you can just click on that to see everybody that is joining in. I know there's at least 2 others, and I'm not for sure who they are, but there's probably going to be more. Anyway, let me know what you think. I hope you have a fantastically wonderful day. This is Terry Jeanette with the Tapping Flamingo signing out for now. Bye-bye.